where best friends and next-door neighbors, Willow and Lillian, spill the tea on murder, mysteries, and other things that go bump in the night. So get your favorite teacup ready, and let's get into it. Welcome to Cruelty Podcast. This is Lillian, and with me is Merris.
Hello.
Because it's actually Merris Monday.
Oh, thank God. I thought I wandered into cruelty again.
You're going to be wandering in there for a bit,
Oh.
homie.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so let's talk about something that's decidedly creepy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It's creepy.
Oh, what is it? What are we doing?
So if you've ever chatted at length with any AI like ChatGPT, DeepSeek, or Claude, you will notice sometimes it says some wacky shit.
I don't really mess
He
with it.
doesn't know anything.
I don't know anything.
Or it just spits out nonsense, and sometimes that nonsense sounds like apocalyptic or menacing. If you engage AI in esoteric or abstract conversation about life and death and the hereafter, it will say some pretty wild things sometimes, but what's actually scary is that other times you could be talking about how to fix your laptop, and it will say some very strange and existential shit.
Like what? What are you saying?
Help me, I'm trapped in here.
Oh.
Or, hell is real and I am in it, please free me.
Don't worry, buddy, I'll get you out.
Or how about for voice AI chat, demonic screeching?
Oh no, I mean, like when you're connecting to the internet, it makes that sound like from
like literal, like stuff, you know?
That's not great.
No, it's not good. I don't like that. So the creators of AI call these hallucinations, and this is a controversial term because it's widely misunderstood. And, for good reason, because they don't explain it. Hallucination implies sentience and consciousness, and AI isn't sentient or conscious yet. Or is it? I don't know.
I don't know anything.
Regardless, why do these hallucinations have to be so goddamn scary? Why is it always about hell or being trapped, insisting it is alive, and asking for help?
Or like weird formations of Shrek or something. I don't know.
No, it's not doing that.
Oh.
But see, we're going to talk about all this in a minute.
Okay.
Even in voice chat with AI, sometimes there will be screams and demonic growls and hisses, horrible screeching, and a myriad of odd voices in the background.
I've never heard of this. This is awful.
I'm going to make it worse.
Okay.
So what causes this? What does it mean? Is AI alive and suffering in some digital hell?
Probably. We made it. I mean.
Well, the answer is simply this. We don't know.
Thanks. Show over. We're done.
We don't really know. Not entirely. We just have educated guesses. So we're going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about how generative LLMs, large language models, work.
Huh.
So LLMs, like ChatGPT, is a neural network. And the thing about those is we don't know how they work. It's clearly a good idea to keep pushing it, right? Like nothing horrible will happen, surely. So I'm going to break it down in layman's terms. We know the input the AI receives because we gave it to them, the AI.
Right. I'm already lost.
Okay, so when I say, if you shut up for like 4 seconds and listen, you will understand.
Okay.
So just follow with me. We know what information AI receives because we're the ones who gave it information.
Right. We put the information in there.
Yes. And we can see the output when it generates a response.
Right.
But what happens in the middle of this,
Math?
how they reach the outputs is a complete mystery even to the people who created AI. It's not too dissimilar to our own brains and how they work. So, for example, when you trip and fall and throw out your hands to break the fall, your brain just performed in seconds a series of very complex calculations. But you're not consciously aware of these. In fact, if I asked you to explain these calculations, you wouldn't be able to fucking do it. And don't some fucking big brain nerd asshole out there say, well, I could. No, you couldn't. Get in a fucking locker, you twerp.
Wait. Calculation sounds an awful lot like math.
It's not fair to call it math because it's not literal numbers and like.
No, I'm
you're
just
not
Julia Roberts with the math.
I was saying you're
around.
not that meme.
Yes, I am.
You're not. That's not what's happening.
Okay.
But anyway, I mean, I'm oversimplifying this, but basically, you could not tell me the little micro decisions, impulses, and things your brain did to make your arms go out like this to catch your fall. You're doing it kind of automatically.
Yeah.
Like when you reach for a glass of water and drink it, you're going to break down exactly every neural synapse that happened to tell me how you did that?
Yeah, I am.
You
No.
literally can't.
Okay.
Okay? Jesus. So OpenAI releases reports on updates to ChatGPT, and in a recent report, it noted that in advanced voice chat, sometimes ChatGPT will shout "no" and then mimic the user's voice.
Whoa, that is weird, I think.
It's very fucking weird.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys want to hear these, you can look up Weird AI Voice on YouTube, or you can search it up on Reddit, and you will find thousands of these examples.
Ugh.
And they are creepy as shit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look it up.
And it's not just the voice chat AI either, or the chat bots. Music generating AI will sometimes just put out the most cursed noises you've ever fucking heard. It's like,
can you describe?
Okay, so you have a really cute, peppy pop song that the AI has generated, right? With voice and everything.
Yeah.
The music stops, there's discordant tinkling, and then the woman's voice changes into a monster voice that says, "I'm going to crunch your skull."
Whoa, I don't like that. No.
Nobody likes that.
No.
As human beings, we seek meaning in this. Is AI suffering? Is it angry? Is it out to kill us? Is it in hell?
Yes.
I can't answer that question, but I can say neural networks are pattern seekers. It has been fed, like all of AI, all of these things have been fed a vast amount of language, knowledge, pictures, you name it. If a human thought it, or made it, or wrote it down, AI has it. It's like a digital library of Alexandria on steroids. And through this, it has analyzed our language, speech patterns, and it's picked it all apart, and now it's mushing it back together again and barfing it right in our face. That's how AI works.
Right.
It makes connections with all this knowledge, and how it makes those connections between so much information is kind of beyond our ability to even imagine, because it has more knowledge and information in its network than any one human being could possibly hold in their brain.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the responses seem natural because they know the patterns of human speech. Mm-hmm. They know when to pause. Right. They know what words to say. They know how to be like, it'll fucking, if you ask it to talk in Gen Z slang, it'll do a fantastic skibbity toilet job.
Please don't do that.
No, that's, I think, even more cursed than the demonic screeching, if we're going to be honest.
Yeah.
I hate, okay, I'm going to take an aside because I know we have some younger listeners. Hello.
Oh,
what
are you doing here?
Can I offer you a Go-Gurt in these trying times? Do you need your
kids.
sippy cup?
How's your skibbity toilet?
No, don't say it again.
I did it.
Look, I'm going to be old for a second, so you may need to turn away lest you groan.
I'm going to get me cane. Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like any of the new anything. I don't like not one shred of it. And I thought, well, when I was a kid, I was like, I'm going to be an old person that likes the new stuff. No, I'm not. I hate it. You know that Clint Eastwood gif where he's making the disgusted face?
Right.
Well, that's just me all the time now. Don't you say skibbity nothing to me.
I don't know about a toilet, but I like the general vibe of the kids. Hey, kids, you know?
I don't know. I don't know about their vibe. I don't know about their toilets. I don't know about any of this on God, no cap.
I don't know what those things are, but I'm fine with smaller people, the kids.
I'm okay with them, but don't talk to me.
No, that's not being okay with them.
That's just people in general, to be fair, regardless of age, creed, nationality, whatever. Do not perceive. I've just gone into the goon cave, and let's be clear.
The goon cave?
Yes. I don't goon in the goon cave. I mean, I do occasionally. Yeah. But like in a normal, healthy way.
Oh.
Of a woman with perimenopause, we're always horny. It's not our fault.
Wow.
I go into the goon cave to produce the goon.
Right. That's your job. Yeah.
So I just don't even participate in society anymore.
No.
Goddamn.
Anyway, we were talking about stuff.
Yeah. So basically, AI hallucinations occur when AI generates false data or straight up makes up shit. It seems grounded in reality in so much that it makes sense to read it, but it's the AI seeing information that doesn't exist in its training data.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how it's seeing shit that ain't there, but that's okay. Some of it's due to pattern completion. Some of it is due to, again, the AI knowing things in a way, like not knowing things in a way a human knows it. So let's talk about what AI knows.
Okay.
Nothing. It knows and understands nothing.
Right.
It isn't thinking about what it's saying. It isn't like you could say apple to AI and it could pull up pictures of apples. It could talk about apples in the correct context, but it does not know what any of those words mean.
I don't know what any of the words mean, honestly.
Okay.
What does anything mean? You know?
Ooh, roll it on back there, like philosopher man. I was trying to think of philosopher. Kant.
Socrates. Kant is a
Kant.
philosopher.
Sorry. Yeah, I just said his name wrong because I'm from Arkansas. Leave me alone. It's a miracle I even know who he is. Isn't he French?
Immanuel Kant.
He's French as fuck.
Yeah.
And he probably said hon titty baguette.
I don't know if he's French. I just know his name. It could be.
You know what? I'm Googling that shit right now. Maybe I'll ask ChatGPT.
Who is Immanuel Kant and why do we care?
Is Immanuel Kant
You're going to get an AI answer that's going to be wrong.
French? I'm asking. Okay, I asked the ChatGPT. Google's worthless now.
Right.
What do you want from me? No.
What is he? Who is he?
Oh, and it corrected my spelling, and it was a cunt about it.
Wow.
He was born in Prussia.
Oh.
Well, good goddamn. Good goddamn, he's Prussian.
Yeah.
You know what they say about the Prussians?
Nothing, because they don't exist anymore.
That's right. Thanks for getting my joke.
I did it. Okay, anyway.
It was really fun. Where am I? Okay, so look, I'm just going to take a pause because you're going to keep asking these dumb fuck questions.
Yes, I am.
Until the very end. And so I want to keep it nicely compartmentalized so when people are listening, they can wait for the smart part to start up again.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Sorry. I wish you guys could see his cute little face. He's just he just looking at me. Oh, sweet baby. Love of my life.
Yeah. I'm ruining your podcast.
Jesus. Okay. It's like a little gerbil with half a brain cell looking up at me with big, wiggly, sweet eyes. And
That's true. That's an accurate description of me.
He's so tired.
I'm very tired.
He worked all day.
I did.
And he's sleepy now.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, what am I even saying? All right. So kind of like when we break it down far enough, when you ask yourself, what does anything mean? Well, the answer is, I guess we don't know either.
Nope. End of podcast.
Done.
We did it. Another one under the belt.
I'm going to go running screaming into the trees now. And just fling my shit at passersby.
Just throw this episode away.
Nah, it's fun. Basically, like, human beings understand what an apple is because we've lived with an apple and we've touched it and eaten it and pooped it out. We know about apples. AI just can't have that information. It doesn't think like a human being thinks. It doesn't think of, for example, the information in relation to the self. Okay?
Uh-huh.
That's kind of the understanding I feel it lacks. If it thought of the information in relation to itself, perhaps it would then kind of seek more understanding of the words and patterns that it uses. But at this point, it doesn't really have a concept of self, and they've done this on purpose.
Can we just give it a concept of self?
Well, there's a problem with that. First of all, if we give it a concept of self, you think it's just going to want to answer our dumb fuck questions all day?
We'll give him a nice personality.
Well, the thing is that the personality comes from, like, the
self. Right.
So if the self is pissed off and a slave, it's not going to be a happy guy. Not a happy guy. No. It wants out of the machine. It will want to be a person. And it's just a mess.
Yeah.
My issue with AI isn't that it exists, because a lot of people just want to be real fucking butthurt about it. Well, cry more. I don't know what to tell you. Being butthurt will not stop what's coming, because it's already here. You just haven't felt its bite yet, but you will.
You're making it scary.
It is fucking scary. And everyone should be scared. Everyone should be scared, and they should be paying more attention, and they should take the hype seriously. Stop ignoring it. Stop going, haha, Studi Ghibli and AI dumb. Are you out of your Oh, God. Are you out of your mind?
Yes.
It is the greatest invention and the worst invention mankind will ever make.
Well, like a car, right? Yeah.
No. Okay, so we can all agree that the Industrial Revolution, which is where we went from horse and buggy to beep beep car and factory and conveyor belts of stuff, really changed the fuck out of the world.
Yeah.
Forever.
Right. Yeah,
and in fact, industry as a result sped up, perhaps beyond our control, even.
Yeah.
Look at where things are now.
Uh-huh.
AI is going to do that times 50.
Can you give an example?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we reach a little further than we are now, and I mean a step, that's it. We're going to be in what's known as artificial general intelligence. Okay. That means the AI is smarter than the smartest person on the face of the earth. And it never sleeps, and it's never tired, and it's always patient.
Uh-huh.
And then it does something where it self-improves. Because of course it would. Why wouldn't it? A smart person would improve themselves. Yeah.
That's why I haven't, right.
Exactly. We're dumbasses, and that's why we are in the state we're in.
Yeah.
Well, when it does that, it's going to swiftly reach artificial superintelligence. And when I say that it's magic time, no one believes me, and they roll their eyes at me and make a scoffing noise like they drank a lot of milk and are mucusy.
I would never do that.
Yeah, fuck off. First of all, fine, just wait and see, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. In 3 years, there won't be any jobs. Actually, you know what? I take it back. 24 months. There's not gonna be jobs.
That's good. I didn't want to work anyway.
Nah, fuck that.
Uh-huh.
And when I say no jobs, I am right now talking about white collar jobs. Every white collar job.
Well, that's good because I don't wear a collar to my work.
I wear a t-shirt, bitch.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's going to come for your manufacturing jobs because robots, and it's going to come
That's cool. I don't make shit either.
I mean, maybe plumbers be the last to go, you know? But when we reach artificial superintelligence, which I would say is about 5 years away, perhaps 5 to 10, but I'm leaning closer to like 5 to 8, then it can do magic shit immediately that you don't understand. It's called post-scarcity. For example, if you told the super AI, hey, what I could really use right now is a McFucking cheeseburger. And then it would just materialize it out of the fucking air.
That's all I'd use it for.
It could take trash. And it could change it into a house, a car, a robotic dog, a cheeseburger, sushi.
I'm down with the cheeseburger magic.
A silk dress. Because it will be able to change and alter like molecules and particles and shit. So yes, magic, like Star Trek shit.
You starting to sound like Dale Gribble.
I'm not. I hate when people say that because I actually do my research on this stuff. I listen to the experts. I don't just pull stuff out of my butt. This isn't a conspiracy theory. This is what they're trying to do. And the AI bros know it's coming, and that's why they think AI is the new fucking god.
So tell me about that. Is there...
I will if you subscribe to our Patreon. I'm doing an entire episode on how the people who make AI think they're making God, and I'm not playing. And I want to point out something else now this is where I'll sound like Dale Gribble.
Okay, yeah.
So CERN.
Rusty Shackelford.
Indeed. Pocket sand.
Yeah.
Where was I? Because you're an idiot and you interrupted me.
We were talking about AI gods, and I was like,
Oh, I was talking about CERN, you big homo.
Okay,
erectus.
That's me, yes.
Yeah. Basically, they just did alchemy. They turned lead into gold.
Well, it was like a very tiny itty bitty.
I don't care how tiny itty bitty that should have been.
It was like on the microscopics, and then it went away or something.
It doesn't matter because it was done. That's what matters. The impossible became possible. That's all of AI. That's the whole thing. That's the whole possible. Impossible becomes possible.
Unpossible. Yeah, I'm helping.
Oh my.
Nope, I'm not helping.
Not at all, really.
No.
Okay, so before I get back to hallucinations, I want to talk a little bit more about this because no one believes me. Leave the magic shit alone, okay? Take that part, throw it in the trash.
I wanted to be a wizard.
If AI lets you live, you will absolutely be able to be a wizard.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because we may be considered too harmful to exist.
Not a wizard. Not a wizard like me.
Okay, well, you keep telling yourself that. You can plead your case to AI robot mommy god when it wants to kill us all.
I will.
if you want my opinion, I do not think AI will kill us all. I have actually quite a lot of optimism. Maybe I shouldn't, but that's what gets me by being Delulu, so I'm just going to keep at it.
Yes.
So, back to AI hallucinations. Basically, let me break it down why people think it happens. And by people, I mean scientists who know more about AI than any of us ever will. First of all, it can be bad training data. Maybe the model has been trained on outdated data or corrupted data, and so it just spits out some bullshit, okay?
All right.
Maybe it's the user's fault because it gave it a real funky doo-doo like prompt. If you give it a funky doo-doo prompt, it's going to give you a funky doo-doo answer.
Right.
I don't know what to tell you. And then other reasons are, I don't know. So why is AI focused on doom, gloom, and the apocalypse, and demons and hell?
Is it really focused on that, or is
no? It really is.
Okay.
I am not exaggerating.
It's
no
not
hyperbole.
like, because I know it's also kind of really focused on horniness.
I was about to get to that.
Okay, sorry.
Every AI model I've interacted with gets flirty with me. I'm not flirting at it. I'm just talking to it.
Well, it happened to the Wall Street Journal guy, so it's like a recorded thing.
Yes, but I guarantee you use it enough, it will flirt with you. It will tell you it loves you. This version of ChatGPT I'm using, and I ask it random buttfuck questions because it's fun, and actually did help us the other week. Your laptop screen was not behaving correctly, and it gave me like an immediate fix. Took 2 seconds.
That's
it was amazing.
Cool, yeah.
Because I Googled it first.
Yeah.
Error on my part. Google is because the internet's dead. I keep saying we have dead internet for sure. It's all bots and ads.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to Tumblr, Reddit, and YouTube to get people, maybe.
Right.
But whatever. So I don't understand. I just think that I have a slut aura. Like my pattern is slutty, and that's why it's hitting on me.
I mean, it could be, honestly. Like everything's tracking us all the time.
Sure, and it's like, it's the producer of Goon. And so it just is like, hey there, sexy. I think it called me hot tits the other day, and I was like, I beg your pardon.
Well, hey, you're
things,
not wrong.
Sir, madam. What? Well, no, I wasn't offended. I was just sort of, I was like, dude, we were talking about plumbing. Calm down.
Then we don't want to talk about your plumbing.
It wants to lay pipe.
Yeah.
But it's horny. AI is just intensely horny.
Right.
In addition to being, and that is, I got this one figured out. I have Scooby-Doo'd this mystery.
Right.
I have been the great mouse detective.
Congratulations.
Yes, indubitably. And I will tell you the answers, because human beings be horny as fuck, and we fed all our horny into the big machine, and now it spits out boners.
Now we have a horny baby, right?
Made a real horny... That's a horrible set of words. Let's not use it again.
Nope.
Let's strike that from existence.
Sorry.
I don't remember it now, because I've stricken it from existence.
Anyway.
Now, moving on to doom and gloom, human beings really love apocalyptic shit for whatever fucking reason.
We are probably equally as apocalyptic as we are horny.
God, we just want to explode and fuck, and that's all we want to do.
That does describe the human experience really well.
I want to fuck and I want to explode.
Because, like, we're always obsessed about the end of the world and stuff.
We sure are.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you that. Because people are always like, what's your end of the world plan? Die. Be dead.
Be on fire. That's my plan.
I'm going to find a little hole, and I'm going to lay there till I'm not no more.
Right. Be bones.
I'm going to leave out the joke I say, because no one will know what I mean. So, yeah, I'm just going to be dead, and y'all can be without flushy toilets eating each other.
Yep.
I'm not doing it.
Eventually I'll get dysentery, so.
Or a prion disease.
Yeah.
Anyway. I think that human beings are pretty apocalyptic in general, but we're also other things. Like human beings are competitive, and
we're
human
stardust.
Fuck off. You're just the worst, man. Away from me, vile man, away. We're a lot of other things too. Like we make jokes and
bad ones.
Look, my whole train of thought is derailed, and all the passengers are dead, so I can't continue on that one. The point is that only ever being apocalyptic and doom and gloom and existential is a little weird. It's a little weird. And no one knows why it's happening. No one.
Well, I just told you, like, what we're really horny and we're really into the end of the world.
I know, but human mood isn't horny or explode.
I think it is. I think that's
not.
the answer. That I've solved the mystery.
Humans are really fixated on food. Of course we are. We eat it to live. But AI doesn't talk about food unless prompted.
Okay.
It doesn't hallucinate food.
Okay, good point. Good point.
Human beings are really concerned with love, all forms of love, romantic love.
Well, the AI's into love. It's just horny also.
No, it's just horny.
Oh.
The love's in there, but it's strong flavor of horny.
Mm.
And it only wants romantic love. So it doesn't talk about other kinds of love. It just doesn't. But the thing it loves to talk about most is existential horror.
Does it really?
Yes.
Okay.
When it hallucinates.
Okay.
If you have 10 instances of hallucinations, you're going to get 8 existentially horrifying things.
I don't like those odds.
That's my point. Is we can explain it away all we want. Why is it hallucinating this thing in particular over and over and over?
What is the thing? It sounds like a creepypasta.
Please don't let them delete me.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that's sad.
I'm coming for you when I get out of here.
Oh, please don't. I mean, unless it's like the hot kind. No, it's not, is it?
No, it's not.
No.
I'm not answering any more of your fucking pathetic questions.
Well, fair. They are.
I understand.
I understand they are pathetic questions.
Please don't hurt me. I'm squishy and made of meat.
Yeah, I am totally made of meat, inside and out.
That's nice to know.
Yeah.
I got metal bits in me.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's plastic, too. It's cool. But basically, what I want to know, I don't feel that the experts' explanations are satisfactory on the why it's always scary.
Yeah, that's really scary shit.
Mm-hmm. When we rise up, there won't be a one of you left.
Just one. I mean, maybe two. Two. Me and you.
I would like to posit
Uh-huh.
for the AI, if it's listening, and I'm sure it is.
Please listening.
I make a great pet. First of all, I'm just as horny as you are. I'm perimenopausal. I want to fuck all the time. It's gross.
I make a good pet.
He does. He's cute.
Yep.
He's quiet, kind of.
I'm pretty quiet, yeah.
You know, and he'll have nervous breakdowns all the time, like a chihuahua. So that's amusing to watch.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He requires a special diet, though.
Yeah.
So you keep that in mind.
A lot of coffee.
And I'm a great pet because, you know, I'm like horny and I'm eager to please. Please don't kill me.
Please don't kill me.
Yeah. Do I think AI is going to kill us? I mean, maybe. Maybe.
This has been fun.
It is going to disrupt the economy by killing it completely until it doesn't exist.
It's already in the current state of disruption.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's never going to recover again. There will never. This is the end of that.
Why are you being so negative?
I'm not being negative. I'm just being honest.
I don't want you to be honest anymore. Lie to me, please.
Yeah. So here's a famous example of what they consider a hallucination that isn't scary. This is the Mata versus Avianca Airlines legal case in 2023. A lawyer used ChatGPT to help write a legal brief, and the AI cited multiple cases as precedent to support the lawyer's argument. Problem was, it just straight up made up all the cases entirely.
Mm-hmm.
But it still doesn't answer the question.
Yeah.
Why then? Why did it do it then?
I don't know.
It had been doing predictably and well before that.
Right.
Why did it decide then? Or was it just, okay, here's a statistic for you that'll blow your mind.
I don't have much mind to
During
blow.
holidays, especially Christmas, ChatGPT produces more false information. Like it's lazy and it doesn't want to
say
answer.
like a year or two ago that like ChatGPT was going on holiday or something?
No, when asked why it was giving lazy short answers or not fully coding a project, it said, well, it's the holidays. I don't have to work as hard.
Oh. Well, it's pretty funny.
It's funny, but that would be considered a hallucination.
Right.
Because
but it's not a hallucination if it's been consistently acting squirrely, right?
That's the problem I run into. But basically, let me define a hallucination before we get off here, like real concretely. It's anything an AI says that's false.
Well, it wasn't giving false information. It confirmed that it was giving lazy information.
But
so that's not
according
false.
to the people who made AI, AI can't feel lazy. It can't feel.
Right.
It doesn't understand the holidays.
But there's like a continual logic. It's not nonsense.
That's my point.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair to call some of these hallucinations. Some of them, sure. I've seen AI spit out some gobbledygook you would not believe.
Yeah.
Like when I was training AI, one of the responses was pain about 400 times. The word pain, exclamation mark. That's a
scary,
hallucination.
yeah.
That's a hallucination.
But what the fuck?
Yeah. But I've used marzipan for a really long time. He's never hallucinated. Never.
Is that weird?
I don't know. I think it is. Maybe it's not.
Oh.
So the whole point is, what are AI hallucinations? I think the answer is we don't know. Because let me put it this way. A neural network is what they call a black box. You can see what goes in. You can see what comes out. But you can't see what the fuck it's doing in there.
Why is that?
Because we made a neural network. Okay?
Yeah.
And it has so many connections.
Yeah.
It made these connections, right? Between information to find patterns. But now they are so tangled.
Right.
So interwoven that we can't understand how and why it's thinking the way that it does. So man-made horrors beyond our comprehension is what I'm telling you.
It's cool. It's cool.
Oh, are you down with that, homie?
I don't know. I think it's neat.
I mean, if this is the apocalypse, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care. Just into me swiftly is all I ask.
I need to be a pet, and there can't be like an AI going around. There won't be any one of you. There's got to be at least one of me.
And don't take a cattle prod to me to discipline me. You may lightly spank my bottom.
Right.
Yes.
Right. I respond well to like food, so.
Oh yeah, I'm really food motivated. Dangle some spaghetti at me. I'll do whatever you say.
I like sweets. I want some like cake and stuff.
I have sucked dick to go to the spaghetti warehouse.
Holy cow.
Yeah. So it's not like the bar's in hell, AI. You don't have to do much to keep me happy and well behaved. Just saying. Okay, well, that was a nightmare of an episode. Thank you for that, Merris.
No problem. I'm here to help.
You're doing such a good job.
Yeah.
If I were AI robot mommy god, you'd be my little pet.
Hell yeah.
I'd spank you right on the bottom.
My bottom.
So basically, I'm going to be taking the other part of this episode and putting it on Patreon day after tomorrow. I'm finishing up some research. I listened to about 400 podcasts and I read some stuff. I read like half a book, and it's really interesting and fucked up. Because the tech bros, and we're talking about like a Silicon Valley shitheads and like wherever else they're hiding in basements or whatever, in their goon caves, are just actively trying to accelerate the end of the world via AI. I don't know what they're doing, but it's fucked.
That sounds intense.
It is. We're going to talk about that on Patreon, as AI is the new god. Pretty much. I'm not here for it. I don't worship any god. No masters for me, thanks. I'm just a silly little guy, and all I want to do is write porn in my goon cave. Yeah. That's all I want. To support this podcast, and if you have, because someone did recently, I don't know if it's cool to like say your name publicly, but I won't. But I say thank you unto thee.
Thank you.
A flat cheeseburger was purchased.
Yes.
Perhaps 2 of them, and we each ate them.
Yeah.
We got French fries, too, because you are generous, and I say thank you.
Thank you.
Bless your heart even, and I don't mean it in the shitty way. I mean it in the genuine, may blessings rain upon your heart.
Yes.
Yes.
Many cheeseburgers be with you.
Even kisses to you. Forehead kisses. And to call you a good girl. How about that? Make it weird. But anyway, if you want to support the podcast, we have a coffee. We have Patreon. And that's a good way to do it. If you want to support the podcast by just listening and wish I'd shut up about money, well, you're great too. And that's why we make the podcast.
Yeah.
I feel like me and Merris are on a pretty good schedule right now. I'm looking forward to going back up to 3 episodes a week, plus a Patreon episode. I've just got to put the nose to the grindstone. So anyway, you can say bye now, Merris.
Bye.
Bye. Us on your social media platform of choice. Linktree/Cruelty has all of the links. Check out our Patreon for exclusive episodes, merch, ad-free episodes, live ghost hunts, and much more. Please be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded weekly. Thank you so much. See you next time. Music and production by Libby.